Question from Iran, Pakistan. Is it permissible for a man to shake hands with a non-mahram woman while wearing gloves or without any barrier? This question arises from the Islamic ruling that it is prohibited for a man to touch a non-mahram woman. There is a consensus among scholars that such physical contact is haram in Islam. Quranic command, Allah Almighty says in the Quran, "Tell the believing men to lower their gaze and guard their private parts." This verse clearly emphasizes the importance of modesty, restraining the gaze, and maintaining boundaries between men and women. The Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "It is better for one of you to be pierced in the head with an iron needle than to touch a woman who is not lawful for it." This hadith strongly and explicitly prohibits physical contact with non-mahram women, practice of the Prophet and the companions. May Allah be pleased with them. The noble companions, may Allah be pleased with them, and followed the Sunnah of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, strictly. It is narrated that even during the Pledge of Allegiance, the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, did not shake hands with women, as Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, reported. The hand of the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, never touched the hand of a woman, non-mahram. This proves that even in the most formal and respectful settings, physical contact with non-mahram women was avoided. What about gloves or barrier? Some people argue that wearing gloves or having a barrier eliminates the problem. However, Islamic rulings are based on external actions, not hidden intentions. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "The lawful is clear and the unlawful is clear." Physical contact, even through gloves, can still stir emotional and psychological reactions, as the heart and soul are easily affected through physical proximity, even momentarily. Additionally, while there are some weak narrations that suggest women were given bayha, while the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, had a cloth all barrier, no authentic narration supports the claim that he ever shook hands with women, even with a cloth in between. Conclusion. Therefore, shaking hands with a non-mahram woman, with or without gloves, remains prohibited in Islam. Whether physical contact is direct or through a barrier, the act itself remains a means to temptation and emotional attachment, which Islam strongly warns against. Let us remember the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is the best role model, and he never touched a non-mahram woman in his entire life. Shaking hands with non-mahram women is prohibited. Blessed to not change the ruling. The Prophet never did so. The righteous companions followed this practice. Islamic rulings are based on action, not mere intention. May Allah grant us the ability to follow the Sunnah and protect our hearts and actions.